Welcome back, everybody. My name is Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. Where we left off last time, we were exploring the keep, killing some guards, probably some innocent people, mostly. But they aren't innocent because they are our... Oh, good God, there's a lot of them in there. Alright. Sellsword first it is. Who's that? That's an archer.
Yes.
You can take down the archer. Don't alarm. No alarms. Alarms are bad for Joe's. Or Eltimar's. Shh. Nobody heard me say that. I'm actually gonna quick load. See if we can't do that slightly better. I want to try and block the door with my fighters. That is the best way to do it. Because when you quick save and then move the mouse, it doesn't really work too well.
Huh?
As long as you two get to that position, I don't really care what everyone else does. Yes, perfect. Stand there, fight that guy. You're gonna do that.
Yes.
I need you to come down here and shoot some archer face. Perfect. Now, Arcane Assault again, right there. I want you to cast Blessing here, that's good enough. Fight that, and you fight that.
Yes.
And you go fight that sellsword, I guess. And you're gonna cast Magic Missile on the sellsword. Gotta get that sellsword there, because I don't want him killing my,
Yes.
my guys.
I'm here.
How are you shooting that archer? Good. That archer's almost dead. You're getting back out of the fight. For now. That was a dumb escape, archer. He escaped right beside my guys. Ooh, he is hurting pretty bad.
Yes.
And
What?
you are gonna use... Ooh, you're not even remotely close to the fight. There we go.
Yes. Aye?
Okay.
Well?
Guess I'm gonna use some healing. We do have one more, rest before we are out of stuff. Guard's actually hitting pretty hard. Oh, there's a sellsword alive right there. Ah, my main character's down. That's okay, though.
Leave it to me!
We have another fighter who's also tanky. Let's kill the guards. Alright.
Alright then.
Perfect. Worked out fairly well. Bunch of loot, nothing spectacular. It's all gonna go to the stash, where it will later be sold off.
Well?
There's an armory here, it looks like.
Nice and quiet.
Yes, nice and quiet. Although I think we've killed everything in here. Oh, there's a fine rapier. I wonder if anyone can use that. I wonder if it's good for my main character. Although he's using a warhammer, and I think a fine warhammer at that. Yeah. But you, what do you use again? He has some sort of weird weapon focus type. Saber, stiletto, club, pistol, and blunderbuss. So nothing like a rapier. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Oh, there's more guys here. You're just, what, a sellsword? Yeah, and you are a spellwright.
Lava beyond sea.
That's enough spells out of you. I found it funny.
And what does the flame reveal?
I don't know what the flame reveals. Tell me. Tell me, old man. Tell me what the flame reveals right now. Oh, it reveals a spell right. Hey, guy.
Keeping an eye out.
Anything here? Nope. Alright. More stuff to sell, possibly. Wonder if grimoires are sellable. I hope they are, because that'd be nice. I think we're pretty much done exploring now. Doesn't look like we missed any areas. We do have a big fight coming up, though. I should say another big fight coming up as we assault the throne room, which is up here, I'm pretty sure. And so, let's quick save. And then we'll see what we can do.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Oh, it's a talkie one. It's a lot of dudes up here, though. Favored bodyguard. Couple champions, a paladin, and an archer so far. And of course our good friend Raedric. And an archmage. 2 archmages, whatever. However you want to pronounce it. So whoever we send up there to talk is bound to die, unless we're very careful. We might as well not be stealth, there's no point. Okay. How are our spells holding up? We got most of our spells, right? Yeah. There's no real need to rest at the moment.
I'm here.
Alright, let's go talk and see what he has to say.
What is it?
Let him approach. Flanked by a host of guards, all of which regard you with mute hostility, Lord Raedric VII observes you from his throne. Clad in ornate plate, his eyes have a hollow quality, and there's a pallor to the man's gaunt face that leaves his features showing stark against his dark and unkempt hair. There is a dagger discarded upon one stone arm of the throne. A thin crimson rivulet worms its way down the blade and past Raedric's fingers, even as he leans forward to regard you with a piercing gaze. Thought he'd be better looking, well, even with all the inbreeding. Even though his face is calm, you notice Adir's hand straying towards his weapon, as though with a mind of its own. Raedric, death god-like, you are one of Bereth's favored. He stares openly at you, taking in your features, a mark of his presence among us. Has Kolsk reconsidered? Has he turned at last to the twinned god and recanted? No, it is far too late for that. He has purchased you then, a mercenary, or else his pretty words have snared another well-meaning
What
foreigner.
has my cousin promised you? Some grand reward? If he had any resources to his name, he would not covet mine. And if he had any honor in him, he would not have tried this here, now, when I have lost so much.
I'm going to point to the dagger. What happened there?
A just sentence.
Raedric turns his head slightly to regard the dagger. There is a sudden, careful stillness in his expression. His voice wavers, and in that moment a pang of grief crosses his face. Ygritte knew. She hid the verses from me, the tokens. She knew what I would make of them. The scattered god poisoned her against me, made her deaf to my instruction. Only when our son was born, that hollow thing, that monster. Then we both knew what our crimes had wrought. Raedric turns his baleful look upon you, jaw working, face flushed and splotchy with emotion. I could not stand. He brings up a hand suddenly towards his temple, obscuring his face. What does Kolsk know of sacrifice? He would indulge himself, let us succumb one by one, and suffer Barath's punishment until the final soul goes to its keeping, never to return, and Gilded Vale is but a barren land. Kolsk is your cousin?
Yes. We are kin, he and I. He was raised within these walls, in fact, privy to all the privileges our family had to offer. But a greedy man always hungers after more than he receives, however bountiful. I was eldest, heir to the stewardship of our lands, and he was not.
The legacy brought chaos with it. Panic and despair. Kolsk took advantage of that chaos, creating division in our ranks, luring loyal men and women to his cause. Good men, good women. Raedric's gaze goes distant for a moment, then he glances at you, his lip curls. He fled the keep in time to hole up in the wilds beyond the village, to play at being a commoner and court favor with the people. And while he plays as conqueror, the Vale suffers, families, traitors, all. I do not have enough men to guard the roads and defend us from Kolsk's intrusions both. My attention suffers. And so my governance, my family, Raedric breathes out through his nose. Nor can I make the effort necessary to bring about an end to this curse if we are beset at all hours by his traitorous plots. You murdered your own wife and your child? I carried out the sentence. Would you have me give her to an executioner in the deer wood we see to our own justice? Raedric sits back in his throne, his knuckles white upon the armrest. And that thing, that silent aberration that was not alive to kill, his dark eyes narrow. Keep your recriminations, trespasser. I have done my duty. I'm not passionate, I'm cruel. Is there not a cruel one? What have you lost?
There is a plague among us here in Gilded Vale. The legacy is but part of it. The rest is fear, heresy, perversion. Each incident alone is but the flicker of a candle. But together, a blaze that will destroy us.
The legacy is a test of faith. It has driven many to madness. They cling to hollow promises to dark and terrible things. Each lie permitted feeds the fire. Every whisper from the preening charlatans and venom-tongued midwives, the words of false prophets, the promises of dead gods. He clenches a gloved fist.
The flame consumed her. My Ygritte. And our child with it.
I wouldn't talk of honor if I were you. I saw the body upon your bed. Raedric's face darkens with sudden fury. You do not know of what you speak of, the blasphemies that fell from her lips, the dead things she brought into the world as a result. Gilded Vale's laws hold true for all within my lands. None can be exempt. Ygritte received a just sentence, whatever her title or her worth to me. Whatever the cost I bear, you speak in ignorance. Just as you have stumbled in ignorance upon my foolish cousin's plots, without understanding what is at stake. I am not here for your speeches. I came to stop you.
Stop me from saving Gilded Vale? From doing what I must to see this curse lifted and our children restored? What purpose is there in that? No, you come to put a weaker man upon the throne for no reason but that he clamors for it and claim it just. You are a pawn in Kolsha's designs, and he has kept his motivations from you for a reason. I wonder if you understand what it is you do, or what you might accomplish if you were better informed. You have proven your competence in your way, and had I such an ally, we might together put an end to Gilded Vale's woes, lift the curse once and for all, and in doing so, return us to a life where such strict measures are not necessary.
Bleakwalkers, save your words, for they do not move me. I will end this feud here and now.
So be it. May the twinned god take pity upon your splintered soul, and scatter it to the winds.
Okay.
Hey.
This got real really quickly. Let's see what we can do. So I'm gonna have to multitask quite well in this fight.
Yes.
How may I help?
That should do. Maybe I can get my dog in there too if I'm careful.
Yes.
How may I help?
Okay, you. We're gonna do this. Oh my god, my main character's just taking a pounding.
Well,
He's almost dead already.
what is it?
What is it?
What?
It's your imminent death, that's what it is. Actually, no, you two can
I'm
fight
here.
that.
What is it?
I think my main character's about to die, yep.
How may I help?
Actually, we have a pretty good lineup for this right here. Okay, what do we got left? Okay, we have main characters dead. The Archmage is almost dead. Raedric is still very much alive. Champion's quite alive. Archmage. I think we're gonna quick load. And we're gonna try the fight without the talking. We already did all the talking. Now we're gonna do the fight better. We're not gonna
As you
start
wish.
up there fighting all of the things at once. That's just silly.
Attack!
I?
Actually. 1 second. Sorry. I'm going to do this even slightly differenter, which doesn't make sense. A little bit more different.
Of course.
Okay, so we have our archer.
Aye?
We're going to get our mage up here. Right up
Yes.
there.
Yes.
Fighter will flank
Hey.
in. Wolf can stay back. Priest can be here or so.
Yes?
Yes,
Okay, now let's quick save.
I shall.
Aye?
Yes, I shall.
How may I help?
Hey,
Okay, you fight that. You
Yes.
fight that.
How may I
There
help?
we go there.
What?
Sweet Jesus. Alright, so
Aye? Indeed.
get there. We're gonna hit 2 people, aren't we? Can we only hit 1? That's not so bad. Oh, he just got killed instantly by Raedric. Tougher fight. Maybe we can bring them all down to the door. Fight him in the door. Yeah. That's not a bad
Take
idea.
care of it. Yes.
hey. All right then.
Block the door with these guys? Okay. So you go there.
I'm here. Of course.
Or we could fight them in that door. Maybe not, though. Run away.
Huh?
And close it up. Alright. Now. Armor of Faith.
Well,
Hey.
Yes,
And I want you to shoot their archer. Okay. Perfect. You are gonna do a spell like Confusion or Daze. Daze sounds good. Let's go there. And you are going to cast Daze once we get up there.
Aye?
Okay. So their
yes.
archer looks like he's dead. There's a champion, a breath, a paladin, a champion, but the archmages are pretty
Aye?
squishy, I'm thinking.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Please cast that spell there. Twice would be good. And I need you to heal. Our ranger died. That was unfortunate.
Aye?
We need that archmage to die. Of course it didn't because the paladin healed it.
what?
Heal again. One archmage is dead.
Aye?
Oh, they have an archer alive still, sort of.
What?
Let's give a blessing out.
What?
I kind of wish we had our ranger a lot right now, but that's okay.
How may I help?
We will deal with that. Let's confuse some people. No, don't run out.
Hey.
Well,
Eltimar, get back here. Oh, Jesus, he ran all the way out. Okay. So there's a favorite of breath punching him in the face, and Raedric's here now too.
Yes?
Now, what do we have left for spells? Combusting wounds. Let's do that with the ring.
That's not...
That looks good.
what?
Let's heal. And how are we doing? So we got champion, archmage, archer. I really wish we had our archer back. So,
What?
let's get our last healing spell out. So we have Raedric. And we have another Convulsing Wind spell to do. Go. Alright. Who else can we shoot at? You're gonna fire at that guy, I guess.
Unite! Unite! Curse your eyes!
Raedric's almost dead. Raedric is not dead yet. Okay, now what do we got? We got an Archmage, Paladin, Bodyguard, Champion, and no Raedric. Raedric is officially dead now. But we only have 7 hit points left on him. Do I have any healing left? I have one more healing spell, sort of. Okay, we have a Paladin, a Champion, and an Archmage. Archmage, I guess, is more accurate. Because he... Oh, he's dying. Let's see. Okay.
What?
This is gonna be a close call.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
Knock you down.
You're not getting through me.
Might as well fight to the death of the dog. Come on, take him down.
Can't stand much longer.
Alright. So it's really coming down to the wire right now. This has been a tough fight.
Hey.
Come on, you guys can do it. Alright, well, it's my guy versus their guy. Champions fighting to the death. No skills left, I got nothing left. I have most of my group dead. Hitting him for 1 every time. Let's just switch weapons. Let's try the saber. Excellent. Ha! Whew. That was a tough fight. Well, hey, thanks for showing up, guys. We heard that you moved against the keep, and yet we arrived too late, but a moment earlier, and I would have heard his dying breath. No matter. It is done. The tyrant is dead, and our village is free to move into a greater future. Gilded Vale owes you a great debt. I owe you a great debt. You have accomplished what I could not. Take what rewards you care from Raedric's vaults. You have earned them twice over. Coles looks over the throne room smiling. There's much to do. We must send word to the Earl, of course, revoke the cruel laws Raedric is instated. But do not think I will forget your assistance. You have brought about great change. Take pride. Everyone will remember this moment. Come, men. Clear these bodies from the hall. With that, Kolsk strides eagerly towards the throne. I got an extraordinarily positive response from Gilded Vale for that. Let's see what we get for loot. There is a Justice Greatsword, which is a two-handed sword, fine crushing lash, which sounds amazingly good. There's a Spellwright's Tome, which we're going to give, of course, to him. There is a whole bunch of plate armor, just tons of it. Anything else really special? Not really. None of our group members use greatswords, though. I kind of wish we could change around our main character to be a two-handed weapon fighter instead. That would be kind of nice. Maybe we can. Maybe there's a way, I don't know. I do not know. What's that? There's nothing on that body.
Well,
So you said something about vaults. Where are these vaults? I'm going to need a look at their inventory, please. Did I already loot the vaults? It's a possibility, I guess. The rogue looks cool. I want a rogue that can dual wield swords. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Alright, well, we're done in here, I guess. We have done everything that we were supposed to do for this particular quest. It's been grayed out. We are done. Did anyone gain a level from that? Nope. That's kind of unfortunate. Is anybody close? She's kind of close, I guess. But it is now officially time to leave Raedric's Keep. Did we make the right choice? Maybe? It is a possibility we made the right choice. Alright, there's a stronghold in this game. Oh, I am super excited for that. We're gonna go around and loot the things. Assuming we don't get in trouble for looting in this place. Considering that we, you know, solved all the problems. Hey, there's a Raedric guard here that's still alive. How do you feel about this? We will do our duty, whoever sits upon the throne. Oh. Well, that's nicer than I anticipated. I'm sorry for killing so many of your friends. Like a lot of them. Like a lot.
I'll see what I can find.
Anything over here? No? Alright. I guess we're out of here then. We are actually out of here. Wonder if we can leave through the front door. This is a very cool looking keep though, I'll definitely give it that. I guess you can't really see it too well from here, but there used to be a spell in Baldur's Gate, and I think it was in Baldur's Gate 2 as well, called Clairvoyance, which let you see the entire map. It was one of the best spells ever, just so you could see the layout of everything. But unfortunately, I don't think that there is one of those in here. Now, we have a choice of places to go. We can go to Cadnua, which is something we had to do. There's also stuff way over here we have to do. We have to go here eventually. This is Defiance Bay, it's the big city in this game. But I do have to go to Cadnua first. But first we're going to head back to town, because we need camping supplies. We also need to sell the 900 billion plate armors we have. And that's going to be the last 2 minutes of the game. It's just me selling things. So if you guys want to skip to the next video, go ahead. I'm going to cut it off after half an hour, or after 30 minutes, regardless of if I'm done buying and selling or not. So if you guys are interested in watching me buy and sell things, by all means, you are fully permitted to do so. If not, skip right ahead. This is not going to be a very interesting part. It's just going to be selling and perhaps buying some junk. We'll take a look at what they have for inventory stuff
Good day,
in
stranger.
here. I think it's just all the stuff as before, right? Although there is a neat stiletto. Damage reduction, spell striking, jolting touch. Fancy. Camping supplies. He has camping supplies too. I'm tempted to make another character, but I know that there's other NPCs in the game I want to try that are not part of our group and not custom-made ones. Custom-made ones don't have things like... Oh, I guess we could have used traps in that fight. That might have made the fight way easier, but... What the hell does fruit do? Would have made it way easier, but we're going to sell them anyways. Nobody needs traps. Pfft. Actually, let's keep that boar hide. Where'd that go? Put that in our stash for now. Oh, we can't right now. Alright. Fair enough. Spirits. Scroll of Protection. That's for you. Scroll of Fan of Flames. We already have that spell, so we can get rid of that. And we... I don't know if we have Jolting Touch. We might have Jolting Touch. There is a possibility we have Jolting Touch. And who else has stuff? You do. No one's going to use that. Well... Actually, yes. You know what? Maybe I will use that flail. I'm not sure yet. I haven't chosen a weapon type for our main character to be good at yet. So we'll take a look at perhaps that jolting flail. I don't really know what draining does. Does it drain life? Does it cause us damage when we use it? It could go either way. I don't know. Now this monstrous pile of stuff. Basically, we can get rid of everything that's not fine right now. Just to start with. We're selling the blacksmith the entire armory of the keep. Oops. That was a grimoire. Or a Spellwright's tome. We'll keep those in case there's any books or any spells in them we want. Because they were using some pretty fancy spells against us. That's justice. It's worth a ton of gold. I kind of want to use it though. Someone's got to use two-handed weapons, right? Somewhere. Oh, good God. So much armor. And actually, I don't think I need any of the finer robes either. At least we'll keep one, just in case. So we're getting 6,000 copper out of this. 6,700 copper. It's almost doubling our money. Oh, right. There's more things. Helmets. And capes. So we are doubling our, we're over doubling our money, I should say. 7,470 copper pieces back. So now we're at 14,000. Now what is, oops, don't do that. I don't know what it does yet. We can get our ranger a very fancy bow called the Hold Wall. It's slow, but it does a crap ton of damage. Get her the Arbalist, which is also slow. You can get Gina's lance, but that's not useful for us. We already have fine swords and stuff. I'm going to ponder the Hold Wall. Or the fine crossbow or the Arbalist. They do pretty amazing damage. But they're quite expensive. And I do want to save my gold for now. I find in these games usually you don't have to buy equipment too much, because you find it while adventuring. Anyways, we're over 30 minutes now, so I'm going to end the video. Like always, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. We're going to Car Noir next video, or Car Noir, or whatever it's called. See you guys then.